Alrighty, so that lasted about 12 hours. Come to find out, the owner of the company is very religious, and during my unboxing video, I said, good lord. That basically did it. And just to be clear, they did not kick me off. It's just, you know, they don't want me saying certain things. I'm not going to change my videos up for anybody. That's actually been a problem twice now with this whole videoing thing. But yeah, so it's my decision to just kind of partner ways. It's not going to work like that. So I'm not mad at them. I don't hate them. None of that crap. It's just I am slightly annoyed for a different reason. But to be fair and completely honest, they have a great selection of discs. During the 12 hours that I was actually partnering with them, I had 2 people message me on Instagram saying that they're excited that I'm partnering with them and that they're great people, and it's just, there's no hard feelings whatsoever. So just to make that clear. The part that I am annoyed about is several things, but one of them being I had this nice little plan to refer you guys to them, and then in return I get some kickback money, and then I was going to collect all this money to give to some of my subscribers, but that's obviously not the case anymore. So my email is down in the description below. So shoot me like a screenshot of your confirmation email, and I'm just going to send you an extra disc because I feel bad for referring you to something for a plan that didn't actually happen. So that's that. And while we're on the topic of this whole sponsor thing, this will be a nice little segue. Sponsor, individual organization that pays some or all of the costs involved in staging a sporting or artistic event in return for advertising. Yeah, so people toss this word around like crazy, me included, but I've learned basically what I'm trying to say is unless you're a touring pro, you're not really sponsored. And I'm not trying to attack any people, I'm just letting you know. Wendy's sends me coupons for a free Frosty and 15% off of meals. That does not mean I'm sponsored by Wendy's. But I'm just being honest. Is there honestly a point in being sponsored? Not talking about the touring pros. I'm talking about your average Joe out there selling his soul for 15% off of discs and a free t-shirt. I'm one of those people. I did it, but that's why I'm talking about it. This is a vlog of my life and my journey, and honestly, it's not worth it for multiple reasons, but I understand why people want it because I wanted it so bad. Being sponsored was this unachievable thing to me when I first started off playing, and then finally when I got into the position where I could actually reach out to a team and they would accept it, that was so cool. I feel like I made it, and then after having a sponsor for 12 hours or a year, it's not actually worth it because the fun of playing disc golf is trying out all these new discs and figuring out what you like and what you don't like. But if you kind of lock yourself into this circle where there's only certain discs that you can throw, I feel like it almost stunts your growth. And what I mean by that is like, we'll just say Prodigy, for example, you need an approach disc. The best thing for you out of their approach lineup is the A2. You're just kind of making it work. It's the closest thing you can. However, if you weren't sponsored, you might find out that you love the zone and you're getting off the tee with it clean and all of your approaches are dialed and you're saving 2 to 3 strokes around. Like that's a game changer. Obviously, that's a whole made up scenario, but unless you're like die hard for a company, like most people on Team Prodigy, those dudes go hard in the paint, they love Prodigy, then so be it. Like you're living your dream. But if you're just out there signing up with teams just to sign up on teams, it's not worth it. Just kind of speaking from experience, I know 90% of you guys probably already know this. I'm one of the 10% who's just kind of dumb, and obviously ego was strongly involved, and I know that now. It was just kind of, I think what it really was deep down is like I was putting in all this time and nothing would reflect that, so I felt like if I had a sponsor that would kind of show that I'm good enough to be sponsored, if that makes sense. But now that I've had it, it's kind of like, you know, I think it's the idea of like you want what you can't have. In the beginning, I wanted to be sponsored, but I couldn't have it. And now that I'm sponsored, I can see, oh, it's not actually what it's all made out to be. And yeah, that's basically it. Short video today. No disc golf. Sorry about that. This kind of sucks.